All right, what's up, guys? Guess what I got in the mail? Ta-da! Never Say Die Rye. Now, honestly, I'm really surprised. These guys were nice enough to send me the original Never Say Die bourbon. I got it in the mail, reviewed it a while ago, and honestly, I feel like my review was not that great as far as not talking about the quality of the product, but me myself, just rambling incoherently, saying a lot of words without, making a lot of sense. So I thought, like, they'll never send me another bottle ever again, which I deserve totally. But here we are. Never emailed me or anything, but just another bottle just showed up. So very grateful to have another chance of reviewing this. Hopefully this performance is going to be a lot better. And I love ryes, definitely excited to try this. It's like I'm failing upwards like Kamala Harris or something. So anyway, I have my little knife, box cutter here, open it up. Beautiful bottle, beautiful bottle. I saw it at the party stores, I think it was even today, for around $80, $90. So this is not cheap. And a lot of marketing went into this. Beautiful label, the customized bottle and stuff like that. So, with a horseshoe and stuff like that. So, and also too, with the whole backstory and this stuff being distilled in Kentucky and doing a trip all the way to England to be aged there for an additional year, then bring it back. And this stuff is not cheap. So we will see if you actually can taste the premium here, if it's worth the extra price. But I would say this is definitely, if you only got $30 in your pocket, this is definitely not for you. So it's not for everybody right off the bat. There is a lot of marketing to this, which I'm surprised one of the co-owners is not from a marketing agency, or if they are, I wouldn't be surprised, because that's the type of stuff they come up with. Great story about a horse that was about to die and was given a shot of bourbon and revived, then went on to win some crazy race in England. Some lady bet some money at 30-1 odds and gave the money to her son who wanted to start a band, and they became the Beatles. Yada yada. I don't know how much of this is true, but the marketing is there, and I would love. I mean, this whole thing with like this going to England and being agitated by the ocean. I would love to, just like Jefferson's Ocean, stuff like that. I would love to, like, this warrants like a real like scientific test. Not just some like, oh, I'm just sipping on it. No, like an A and B, blind placebo, that type of clinical test. Can you actually tell the difference if the barrel's been shaken up in a voyage? But here we go. Got a little card here, and in the box, an Easter egg. So here goes. It shows the voyage. Little quick notes here. Aged for a minimum of 5 years in fresh American oak barrels. Okay, standard. Mash bill, 756% rye. That's a lot of rye. I think it's a typo. 33% corn, 11% malted barley. ABV is 52.5, and this is what I like. Barrels, American oak char level number 4. So something this char always gives like a very nice sweetness to it, and I love that too. Real quick recap. I do remember when I was reviewing this original stuff, my wife's birthday said that this stuff was great, like the original stuff, Never Say Die bourbon, was great for beginners. Well, I do think that is true. I wouldn't say it's just for beginners. For whatever reason, I just imagine that basically This is the type of bourbon that's like, if it was like a person, it's like a suit and tie type of situation. Like the guy who's drinking this has like a nice tumbler with a couple ice cubes, going to some kind of fancy gala or something, but very like put together, very dandy, very dressed up, right? And it also, it's very sweet floral, but not like a hooligan, meaning a hooligan like heavy char and heavy, like a crazy oak. I listened to one of the co-founders and he was comparing it to, he said people do compare it to a Weller, even though, you know, different mash bill and everything, but he said it's Weller-like. The rumors are they source it from Wilderness Trail, so they have a high, you know, they're both high quality. I did compare it to an Eagle Rare, and Eagle Rare was a lot more muted and subtle, while this was more lively and floral. So yeah, without too much more rambling, let's get into this. Nice sound. Nice big pour there. Oh, a very nice nose. Delicate, it's not very light. No like heavy presence of like sharp ethanol. And you guys know I love Russells, but some Russell single barrels, the ones I try side by side, the ones that I do love have like a more subtle nose. The ones that the Russells that I don't like, it's like a strong flavor right off the bat. I am getting some honey. Maybe some like light tobacco or something. Maybe like some old school like cigar pipe tobacco. And that one, nice legs. My nose is not that sensitive, so I'm not gonna nose it too much, but from what I can tell, it's pretty decent. Nothing very subtle. All right, here we go. Wow, very pleasant, very pleasant. Honeydew, honey melon. Floral, big notes of orange, maybe a little green apple. You do get a nice oak finish on it. Definitely tell that, you know, it's been in a nice level number 4 charred oak barrel. I must say it tastes very, very similar to their bourbon. Meaning, yes, the mash bill here is different, but it's in the same family. You can tell that same company, or like they sourced it from the same company and same people took it through the whole journey. I'm gonna pour a little more here. Yeah, a very, very mild rye. Like more on the side of like a rye, like a softer rye, like MGP rye. Much closer to that than like a very like harsh Willet rye. That'd be my description of it. And at 105 proof, I mean, I know this is like, it's smooth sipping bourbon for like the majority of people to enjoy. I'm a little bit of a like bourbon degenerate, and would just love cask strength. So I would love to taste this at like full strength just to see. But yeah, this is great. Like even like I was saying earlier, I'll definitely see this at some kind of like nice suit and tie party, people dressed up, a nice tumbler with a couple rocks. This is very subtle, sophisticated, well balanced, like a like a nice, well balanced, like unmodified Porsche that's like stock and everything's perfectly working for it. On like, as opposed to just like some car that people just like added a bunch of stuff and is making a bunch of noise, like a hooligan car. And then the finish, yeah, like there's a nice, heavy, not overpowering, not like Knob Creek type of oak, but a nice solid oak flavor that gives it like a maybe like a cherry pipe tobacco. Definitely got some standard like vanillas, little baking spices. So overall, I love this brand. Everything is very decent. I think the one of the co-owners, like he did say it right, that people hunt, you know, the Wellers and stuff like that, and those type of bottles are super hard to find, or like people stand in line and blah blah blah, you know what I mean? But I mean, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, this is not cheap. This is not $20, $30, right? But this type of stuff is like a really good replacement and tastes just as good. So it's like a young brand, so doesn't have that same hype around it, but it should. But overall, I'd say it's a great. I mean, it's definitely a buy for a guy that's, you know, not pinching pennies here. That's got, you know, that's got maybe like $80, $90 to spend, and then for somebody that's looking for something soft, something mellow, something like nicely balanced. This is not like, you know, foolproof, or this is not like some crazy flavor explosion, but very well put together. Recommended. Later, guys.